Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you now.
Yeah, I can't hear me now either.
Hold on.
Now we're back.
Much better.
Now we're here. Okay.
What's up?
I'm kind of excited. The intro music made me just think of this.
Mm.
You know, the intro music is 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Last week, 9 Inch Nails announced that they are going back on tour.
Oh, wow. That's a big thing.
That is a huge thing.
Yeah.
And this is something I've been waiting for a long time.
You missed them. You haven't seen them.
I've never seen them. I had tickets to them in 2018 that my wife got me for Father's Day. And the concert was in November. And by the time November came, I was in the throes of selling Mercer Metals. We were trying to close in 30 days. And I was so stressed out and so worn out, I just gave my tickets away. I didn't even want to go. And that was one of my biggest regrets. And now they're coming back.
Are they playing at American Airlines or MetLife?
They're playing at Dickies.
Oh, wow. They'll
Yeah.
actually probably get a really good turnout.
Yeah.
There.
And it's on a Saturday. So
You about to get lit.
me and Isabella's dad have already planned our day. It's like,
When are they coming?
we're getting a hotel. We're just going to stay down there. I said we're going to get massages. We're going to stretch. Yeah. It's in September. They're playing in September.
Think about going into the pit.
Oh, I'll go to the pit. I'll do it. I did it at Pantera and
Really?
Madison Square Garden. I don't know if they're really a pit band.
No.
I don't know. I wouldn't really seem to be. They're just a cool band.
This is my dad's version of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It
he's
is.
like,
This is
I have to get tickets for this. This is like there's no option.
yeah. And that's the thing. I'm going to tell him, I'm like, we're not getting seats.
Yeah.
We're going to stand.
I will say though, I don't know if he can stand.
That's why we're getting a massage and we're going to have a stretching
okay.
session.
Okay. I'm on the same
Like,
page.
I'm going to like foam roll him out. He's going to be ready to go. Like,
Is he jacked up right now?
no, he's just
Getting old.
He's always
Years
Like,
of just
hey,
the
Trent
physical
Reznor's
abuse.
old too. I mean, he's got, it's probably an hour and a half show. Your dad can stand for an hour and a half.
yeah. I think you know what he did for you too.
Yeah.
So he can do it for
He can do it. So, anyways, it's week 5 of commercial real estate. I am hiring a junior broker. Give me a call if you're interested.
Mm-hmm.
Might have found my candidate. I don't know. Might not have. Still looking. Available properties, 3450 Bethlehem, 27,000 feet on 3.41 acres. Zoned K heavy industrial. Todd Hubbard or David Gwynn, give him a call. Bring us a deal. Somebody bring us a deal on that thing. We want to make a lease. 1230 South J. Elmer Turner Freeway. We have 2.7 acres with 13,000 foot of building. We will build a shop to spec for somebody there. Give me a call on that. Parkside, if you got some 5,000 foot tenants, we got some 5,000 foot spaces. Dividend in San Antonio, 15,494 square feet on 1.4 acres. Let us know if you got anybody. Delete that one because we terminated. Okay. Initial jobless claims come out this week. Forecast is 225. The previous is 223. New home sales. Forecast is 671. The previous is 664. And pending home sales show to be up 1% from the previous. The forecast is 1% from the previous 2.2. Probably because nobody really buys anything during the holidays, right? Not a house, at least. They buy a lot of gifts. How much weight did we gain, Wilbur?
24.
Man, that was really good.
We've been doing this 52 times, or now it's 56 times in a row,
Mhm.
57 times in a row.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. The Dow gained 476 points last week, ripping. S&P lost 20 points, and the NASDAQ lost 277 points. West Texas crude lost a couple bucks to $74.28 a barrel. The 5-year is at 4.43, and the 10-year is at 4.65.
It's back up.
Yeah. Today?
No. I mean, just
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
lagged a little bit.
It went up a little bit last week. Went up 0.54. It's previously 4.11.
It's
SOFR 4.34. Commercial real estate stocks. Let's see who's leading the way. REIT Industrial led the charge last week. Yay. Do we have like a cheering button, Isabella? Like, yay.
It's too late now.
Yeah, there we go. REIT Industrial. Healthcare facilities led. Second, real estate services were in third. On the 1 month performance, REIT Industrial is leading on the 1 month performance. Bella?
Sorry, I'm OMing.
Yeah.
That OM is waited long enough.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the term of the week. Green shoots.
Yeah.
I've heard people use this. I didn't really know what it meant till now. The green shoots, let's see. So anyways, green shoots means, I was looking at this Twitter post, see if that had it in there, but hang on, I had it right here. Green shoots refers to the early signs of economic recovery and growth after a period of decline or recession.
I don't see any green shoots right now. So someone's smoking it.
I don't know. It's only been 1 week of Trump. A lot of action already. But no green shoots yet.
Yeah. It's like waiting for your onions to grow in your garden. You're like, okay. But there wasn't a lot of moisture over the winter.
Yeah. No. They use that term on Tripwire podcast a lot. Green shoots.
You still listen? You still listen to
I
them?
haven't listened to it in a while.
It's been a minute for me. It's probably been about a full quarter.
It's pretty good, though.
It is. It is.
Maybe we should pick it back up.
Yeah. I found myself not having a lot of time to podcast.
Yeah.
Listen to podcasts.
It's interesting. People always ask me, oh, hey, did you listen to your podcast with them? I'm like, no, I was there. I did it. I don't listen to them after I do them.
People ask me, like, you listen to it? I'm like, I talk to Jeremy all day, every day.
Yeah.
If he's in my earphones at my house, like coming home, like, I probably got a problem.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's see if we can call Mersace.
So what's the plan? Oh, I guess we've got some football still going on.
Yeah, we got the Super Bowl, and then we can get into what I hate about real estate this week.
Yeah, let's do that.
Mm-hmm. We're going to call Mersace, but Will's having back problems right now.
Yeah, I'm getting on my car a little weird. And twinge.
I slept funny the other night, and I woke up, my back was screwed up. Stretched it out, man.
Yeah, I don't stretch. That's like, that needs to be a rock of mine.
It's like all I do now. Stretch and roll. I don't even lift that weights that much. Okay, come on, phone. You haven't had that much real estate put through it yet this week. Oh. It's loud.
It's funny how that works.
This is
My
Jeff.
name is
Please
Jeff.
leave your name and number, and I'll call you back. Thanks.
He'll call us back.
Goodbye, Jeffrey.
My name is Jeff.
You want to move into news?
Yeah, let's do it.
What you got?
I got some.
Go.
I thought this was pretty cool.
But
I thought this was a pretty good little article here. Dallas hires city manager who slashed building permit times.
okay.
Thought that was good. Dallas hired from within for its top non-elected job, naming Kimberly Bizarre Tolbert as city manager after she made strides in the areas that affect real estate and development. She merged the Planning and Urban Design Department with the Development Services Department in June, creating the Planning and Development Department and the city's bad streak of zoning permitting errors and delays in the recent years after the city's. By October, the department had closed half of its backlog of 9,800 inactive permits and cut the time to get a commercial construction permit to 120 days from 300 in 2021.
Crazy.
It's these things shouldn't be this hard. I hope Trump can address some of these things. The speed of these things. City officials will also credit with the largest property tax rate cut in Dallas modern history as part of the city's almost $5 billion budget for fiscal year 2024 through 2025, approved last fall. At 70.47 cents per $100 valuation, a decrease of $3.10. The saving works out to about $62 per year on a $200,000 home. Oh, there he is. Oh, it didn't tooth. It's gonna get the tooth. My name is
Hmm?
Oh, we got you.
What's happening, guys?
Oh, just week 5 of commercial real estate.
Lovely.
Are you back in the
Or
saddle?
like week 500, whatever thing you're counting. So, well, little NFL actionage yesterday.
Yeah, I was really shocked by how poorly the first game was.
Yeah.
I had kind of high hopes for Washington to make it competitive. I wasn't sure they were going to win, but I kind of liked the cover on that, but didn't get that at all.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a total blowout. And the Eagles are pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, they're to be able to run the ball and everyone know you're going to run the ball is pretty special because everyone knew that was all they were going to do. Although Jalen Hurts, he threw for 90 yards in each of his first 2 playoff games, and then yesterday he threw for like 250. So he had a much more robust passing game than he had previously.
Well, I wonder if they were kind of sandbagging everybody, like showing the run, and then week 3 he just kind of pops off.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, they probably were. I was just really surprised that everyone knew they would run the ball to win, and they did, and it worked.
Yeah.
I just figured Dan Quinn was, going to be able to put something together to stop that since he had been such a good D coordinator. But
yeah. And then Mahomes is going to the Super Bowl again. I gotta say, I'm kind of like sick of the Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
It's just his 5th time.
Well, it's his 3rd in a row.
But overall, they lost one in the Super Bowl, right? To Tom Brady.
Right, they lost to the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
So this would be number 5 he's been to. Potentially, fourth he's won.
Yeah.
If they win.
I mean, watching that game yesterday was kind of painful because you knew the whole game didn't matter. It would come down to the last 2 minutes.
I know. It did. It's exactly what it did.
I just was sitting there in the 3rd quarter wolfing down at Efrat's pepperoni pizza. Oh, I did. I walked to work today because I ate so much pizza yesterday.
Oh, I love pizza.
Yeah.
Pizza. And
Oh,
French
it's the
fries.
best cheat meal.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
So good.
Well, yeah, I made it. My kids won't eat anybody else's pizza unless I make it now. It's
Oh.
terrible.
Very special.
Is it good?
Oh, yes. It's excellent. You should come over.
What is it? Are you thin crust guy? Or are you?
More, it's my stove. I've got one of those pizza uni ovens, and it's more like Neapolitan.
Yeah.
So I have to start branching out, but I would like to go more like thin crust, yeah, or New York style. But right now I'm kind of playing in the Neapolitan realm.
Yeah. No. Anyway, yes. Lots of pizza yesterday. It was good.
So who's your pick for the Super Bowl?
Oh, I mean, I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah.
You,
It's tough to bet against them.
what's the line?
1.5. Chiefs are picked by 1.5 right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They'll probably win by 2.
Yeah. Man, the Chiefs D line though, God, those guys are just like, could you imagine one of those guys getting a hold of you and
That Chris Jones guy looks like he lost some weight. He looks like fitter.
yeah. He
looks fitter.
he's an animal.
I don't know how to say it.
He is.
Gosh, can you imagine being a D lineman for 15 years in the NFL? I mean, your
Oh.
brain's got to be just.
Your body.
Yeah.
I feel like someone put you in the dryer on tumble mode for 15 years.
For sure.
Yeah.
Make
For sure.
Tom Ling look like an Olympic athlete,
Yeah.
according to Bella.
Yeah. Well, let's kick off our new segment of what I hated about real estate last week.
Oh, yeah. Tell me.
I think what I hated about real estate last week was city inspector. We filed a CO,
Oh, yeah.
called for inspection, left the building open, failed inspection because they weren't able to gain access. Had they just pulled on the door to open it, they would have gained access. So that means like they didn't even attempt to like go in. Probably
What city is this?
This was City of Irving. So
Now, does City of Irving have this arcane practice of you can only contact them between 8 and 8:30 in the morning?
I think all of them do that. I think they don't want to talk to you.
Which is just. And why are we still using little red pieces of paper?
Red tag.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I mean, like, isn't this like 2025? Shouldn't it be like an email or
Yeah.
like you go into a portal and they just enter your actual
They
your
should-
mistakes
They should
on
be
there?
walking around with an iPad and they should just take a picture and load it into a portal. And as soon as they walk out the door, you can correct it immediately.
Yeah, and AI is
Yeah.
like providing you can get recommendations on like how to fix it. They don't even have to do anything; just take a photo.
I mean, I think the cities are going to have to implore AI at some point, but obviously that's
Yeah, well,
job
but I mean, Jeremy,
preservation.
we haven't even got them out of the 60s. I mean, jumping to AI seems
Yeah.
like
Too much.
dreamy, but
But yeah, just couldn't even just a little tug on the handle, or you could actually see on this door that it wasn't locked. Like you can, see the crack where you
Yeah.
can see the deadbolt is either in or out.
mhm.
But nope, failed for lack of access. So we'll do it all over again today.
Jeez.
So,
Yeah, you really have to have someone just sitting there, which
Yeah.
is just such a huge waste of time.
yeah, it's true. Well, what about you, Jeffrey? What'd you hate about real estate last week?
Oh, gosh, what did I hate about real estate? I hate Mondays
Yeah, they suck.
because everyone front loads their real estate week.
Mm-hmm.
They try to get everything done on Monday, but on Friday, as we all know, a bomb can go off and you wouldn't hurt anybody. But yeah,
True. So true.
Everybody front loads their week. Can some people decide to start their week on Tuesdays, please?
Well, I feel like you're at a point where you can choose to do that if you'd like.
Yeah. Or maybe what if everybody just worked 40 hours a week?
Fair.
Would that help? Would that help the problem, or do they still front load Monday? Right?
I think everyone front loads their weeks so dramatically.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably get twice the emails on Monday than I get any other day of the week.
Yeah.
We kind of do that here too, though. You look at Mondays.
Yeah.
Mondays.
Awful.
It sucks.
No, I've gotten where on Mondays I don't schedule anything.
Yeah.
I go to our little sales meeting we have each week, and then I just sit in my office. I just wait for everyone to come in. That's all I do. I don't ever, I have this call and that's about it. I just sit there.
Yeah.
So your Monday's technically free. Like there's nothing on the calendar, but you've mentally blocked.
But he won't take anything.
He won't take
on
any.
the calendar.
Yeah. That makes.
No, right.
That is the opposite of us, where we are scheduled to the hilt.
Yeah.
Every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do that, and I just found that my stress level was just
it's a lot
more than I wanted. Yeah.
By
you just can't make enough martinis to fix it.
Yeah. Delicious. Well, I like it. I like this new segment. There's going to be something every week. There's going to be like little gold mines. Oh.
All right. Well, y'all have a great week.
See ya. Later.
Bye.
That ended it. Doom.
He probably had a question to go answer.
There's a guy knocking on his window. He was in his car right there. I think
someone was standing and just standing there looking at it. We had a call the other day, and I called in like I forgot about it, and I was like 20 minutes late, and I was like, "Hey, sorry, I'm late. I'm just sorry." And he goes, "Oh, don't worry, I hadn't even started it yet. I had like 3 bogeys just walking in the office." So, all right. Well, what else? You got some news?
Yeah. Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol was paid $96 million for 4 months of work.
Dog, that's like criminal.
Bella just looked shocked.
Like, I don't care who you are. You ain't that good.
His substantial pay package, which was detailed in recent securities filing with the SEC, includes buyouts of Chipotle Mexican grill shares awarded during his tenure as CEO of the burrito chain.
Oh, well, then that's just getting paid.
Sure.
That's like getting cashed out for Chipotle. They probably don't want him owning Chipotle stock because he's probably thinking
it's mostly in stock.
Yeah.
But you got $90 million in stock awards. That's a lot of stock.
Well, that's kind of what happens with a publicly traded company when they give you a bunch of shares and you stick around for a while.
You got $5 million in cash as a signing bonus. That's a good rip. But I just wonder if he can't turn around and go sell that right now, the $90 million.
Well,
I don't know if there's any like brackets around like,
I wonder how that works.
Yeah, I'm sure you can do it in tranches, but I use that as kind of like a headline hunter.
Yeah,
it's like it's stock. But they do their earnings calls this week, so it would be interesting to see kind of how they
brings it up.
Well, but then also how they're performing.
Mm-hmm.
So for one of our businesses. So I'm not sure if you caught this, but U.S. home sales in 2024 were the lowest they've been in nearly 30 years.
Okay.
Once all the data came through.
Makes sense.
Sales of previously owned homes slipped to their weakest level in about 3 decades last year on the back of high housing prices and mortgage rates. According to the industry data released Friday, existing homes came in at 4.06 million on an annual basis in 2024, the lowest level since 1995. The weakness came despite population and job growth over the past 3 decades. But the point Lawrence Yun tried to make with he pointed to affordability issues with elevated home prices, alongside higher mortgage rates and lack of inventory to explain the trend. In December, however, existing home sales rose 2.2 from November, which we talked about, reaching a seasonally adjusted rate, annual rate of 4.2 million. So, yeah.
I wonder how many people got into real estate and are like, getting a job.
Yeah.
It's probably a real thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can't sell a house right now.
No.
Stuff.
It's been, you and I have talked about it. We're kind of looking, just window shopping. Stuff's not moving.
Mm-mm.
You know what's even worse is like there's some land that's on the market and kind of up by you. People bought it in 21 for 5 acres for like $700,000, and now it's on the market for like $1 million. We bought at peak interest rates, peak valuation. It's not worth.
Mm-mm.
It's not worth. It might not be worth what you paid it in 21. And you're trying to get 30% more. God bless. Go forth. And then that going on, Financial Times, we don't have paid for that, but leverage to the hilt, PE-backed firms hit by a wave of bankruptcies. I wasn't able to read the article, but I think you and I can kind of insinuate what that means.
Yeah.
And people are just getting leveraged buyouts. They got all this debt. Sales are down. Can't cover their notes. So when you come to us with a tenant that's PE backed, note that Jeremy and I actually think that's kind of a downgrade.
Yeah, let's touch on that point for a second, because I think people need to hear this. People think that I want to say commercial real estate brokers think that PE backed is a feature, like a selling point.
Yeah.
I think it's a liability.
I 100% agree.
Because they will cut bait and run on that thing so quick.
Know that oftentimes whoever's the decision maker at this PE-backed company is probably smarter than the other 5 people who you've had to talk to in this transaction. Mm-hmm. And like Jeremy just said, they will cut bait. They know ins and outs. Their stomachs, often in my experience, maybe in your experience too, they've got a risk tolerance that is unlike anybody else sometimes in the marketplace. Mm-hmm. They don't give a They don't give a shit, Bella.
They don't. And it's a real thing, man.
And they use a lot of debt.
They use a ton of debt. We bought that Pleasanton building, and PE company had a $35 million loan into them, and they just.
How long were you in the deal?
With that company?
Yeah.
After I bought the building?
Yeah.
4 months.
Yeah, 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months. They blew it apart.
4 months.
I knew there was some risk going into it. That turned out to be one of our best deals. It worked out great, but I knew there was some risk of that going into there. I just thought, could you make it a year? I didn't think it'd be 4 months.
Yeah.
So.
But there's a dude sitting in a sky-high tower somewhere.
Yeah,
with a team
Harvard MBA with all these analysts and a bunch of guys with, vests on and they're all wearing what are we wearing?
Peter Millar.
Peter Millars and vests and like those dress shoes that look like sneakers, but they kind of look like dress shoes.
I'm getting a little self-conscious. We're the real estate lookalike of them.
Yeah. There's an army of those dudes, went to prep high school.
You're profiling me really fucking hard.
Went to prep high school, went to,
real prep high school, not fake. I went to like a fake one. Like they went away to boarding school.
Yeah.
Like that's real prep high school.
St. Mark's,
Yeah.
Jesuit, they office at the Crescent, And those dudes, they'll just cut bait, move on to the next deal.
Yeah. Yeah. We just even talk about like M&A activity with United and H&E.
Yeah.
It creates carnage.
Mm-hmm.
We've put a lot of time into a deal that we're working right now.
Yeah, and that just got totally brakes slammed.
There's no public. We have not been told that it's done, but it's done.
Yeah.
It's, in my opinion, less than 5% likelihood of resuscitation. It's all cost, savings, redundancy, removals. So, private equity, not a feature.
Not a feature.
Not a feature.
Remember that, guys, when you try to pitch me on these guys are owned by private equity. Sounds scary.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone better be guaranteeing this shit because they ain't. So, all right. Well, that's all I got.
That's it.
We'll see you later.
Peace. Is it off?